Welcome back to Movie Recaps. Today I will show you a 2014 drama film based on true story, titled Against the Sun. Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. In the year 1942, the USA Navy is ready to attack Japan as revenge for what happened on Pearl Harbor by sending torpedo bombers and fighter planes over the South Pacific. On January 16, pilot and Chief Harold Dixon, bombardier Tony Postula, and radio man Gene Aldrich are on a patrol mission when they find themselves separated from the other aircraft and unable to get their bearings. Dixon thinks they should get back to their carrier, but Gene discovers they're out of reception, and they're running low on fuel. Tony drops the bombs in the sea in order to gain altitude, but it isn't of much help, and since they still can't get communications working, Dixon decides he'll make an emergency landing before they lose all fuel and crash. The plane lands safely on the water and Dixon comes out with his life jacket on, dragging the life raft behind him, but his men aren't doing so well. They're having trouble ditching their seats and even almost drown, only managing to get out at the last second, which means they don't get to grab supplies before the plane sinks. Dixon and Gene drop their weapons too, so it's easier for them to float, but Tony is stuck with his. After some struggle, they manage to inflate the raft, although it's upside down. By tying their life jackets together and throwing them over the raft, they create a handle that allows them to pull and turn the raft over so they can finally climb on it. Now they just have to wait to be found. The next morning, Dixon and Gene exchange a few words over what happened, each man indirectly implying the other may have done something wrong. Seeing as such conversation takes them nowhere, they decide to take watch and stay alert in case a plane comes by. Turns out they're in luck and a plane does fly nearby a few hours later, but it doesn't come close enough to see them, even when they take off their shirts and wave them around as they yell. The plane leaves soon, and Dixon explains this was their only chance. The plane was on a box search and won't break course that could risk them into enemy territory. The war is more important than 3 soldiers. Procedure says one quick look is all they get. Thinking of their survival, Dixon declares the raft to be a ship of the USA Navy and him her captain, so Tony and Gene will be following his orders. They take inventory of the things